Hello everybody. I didn't say the time of the day. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you about onions. Yes, I picked them small. This is how I do my onions. I start them out as a bulb when they start growing. And I cut them like about right here. The rest of it that I cut off will be put into like a salad or beans or fried potatoes or onions, fried potatoes and onions, or omelets, things like that. Anything you want to cook onions in. I'll take the greens and cut them up and put it in there. This part, I'll wait for it to dry out a little bit, and then I'll take this and replant it in the ground. And then when this is done growing, it'll be the big bowl. That's how I do it. I guess there's a right way, there's a wrong way, and there's my way, and that's how I'm doing it, my way. So, I'm sharing with you me cutting the tops off, saving the bottoms for replanting since I'm done getting it ready for a space to put it. So, some are bigger than others, like all onions. But this is just one part of my onions that I planted in the garden. At least it's not as hot today as what it has been lately. It has been pretty hot lately. This is the weed. Don't know how I've even got into the onions. I did pull weeds at the same time. You'll see on Monday what I did when I got done. My husband came up to me today and he says, yeah, he got back this morning from moving cattle. And he came up to me and he says, I'm sure glad you've got something you like to do out here when I'm working in the garden. He knows I enjoy that. I just love working in the garden, making food. It might not be a lot, but what I make, we eat. Look at this one. But I enjoy gardening. Do you? You guys enjoy having gardens? Or do you have a garden? My mom has a space in the backyard where she lives that has a small fenced in area. I told her I can plant you like a tomato plant, so that way she don't have too much, and I can put 1 or 2 potato plants in there, and give her some food that she'd be able to have this winter, because who knows what it's going to be like. Soon we might not be able to go to the store when you need something, and then what are you going to do? Might have the money, but I think I don't know the exact reference, but the Bible says a piece of bread can buy a bag of gold, and that's pretty expensive for a piece of bread. Get a bag of gold. That's if you don't have gold, I guess you won't have food. I guess that's what that means. But I'll finish cutting these onion tops, bottoms, whatever you want to call it, onion tops off. Replant the others later. I might plant some at the other house with my garlic. I planted 57 garlics, but I think only like 3 lived. It's been a while since I've been at the other house, so maybe I miscounted. Might be more than 3, but not very many. I've never planted garlic before, so maybe next year will be different. I just have to try again. Fertilize the ground, something. I don't know. Gotta figure something out, because garlic, I can make my own garlic powder, make my own garlic salt, make my own onion. I have a garlic press, I can press it, put it in jars, you know. Then we have some garlic whenever you want garlic for cooking. A little garlic every day is supposed to be really healthy for you. I might even call my mom up and see if she wants any greens, onion greens. I know she loves them. So I can give her a bunch of these that I'm cutting off, because look how full my bowl is. Pretty good sized bowl. Like a 2-quart bowl or whatever. Might be bigger than that. Might be 3-quart. It's Tupperware. It's been my garden. I think it's just the heat. Just it catches up with you, you know. I know my videos aren't very interesting. At least I'm doing what I do every day, so I guess I have a boring life. But I'm happy with it. Oops, I almost put that in the cart for the uncles. So, I'm gonna have a lot of onions to plant, because I still have one by my green beans. On the other side of green beans, that's 2. I think that's it. 2 more sections of onions to thin out. And once I get them thinned out, then I can do this to them. And then get them all planted. There's a spot here beside the house I showed you that had lettuce planted there. And I tried the 12-inch garden, or this square garden, or 12-inch square garden plan, where you grow whatever you can in 12 inches. And I even showed you like how I'm doing my corn. Put the corn in the middle, and then you have the blue, and then you have the red, and you put what you think can grow in that space, in those holes. Punch them in the ground, and they will grow. Because all they know is, oh, I'm in dirt, I better start growing. That's my calling. When I hit that dirt, it's time for me to grow. I'm almost done with this batch. Last year I sold onions at the farmer's market. I'm not going to do it this year, because I doubt I'm going to have that many big ones. But I will have nice ones next year. And if I can grow the greens out again, now that they've been cut, and I plant them again, if greens grow, which they should, then I can take and braid the onions together and make me some necklace, not to wear, but you know, to hang on the wall. And when you need an onion, you unbraid one, and you have you an onion. I have some from last year. My nose itches. But yeah. My garden is not doing too bad for being only one person working in it. Look how many onion greens I have. I have to go through them and take all the dead stuff out and stuff, but that's it. And here's my other onions that I just trimmed up. And then something else I wanted to show you. Got some tomatillos out of my garden. And I don't know, is this ripe? If you know anything, let me know. If this is ripe or not. That's green. It was already off the plant laying on the ground. Green. And here's one here. It's kind of soft and it's green. And here's another one that's really soft. Oh, you can't see. It's soft. And it's green. You didn't see this one. It's a little bit soft and green. Then I have these two purple ones. I never seen purple tomatillos. Is that normal? What do you do with them? Is that good? I don't know. I've never, I've only seen green to make verde. That's all I ever knew how to do with my tomatillos was make verde. Is there purple ones? I've heard there's yellow ones, but I don't know. Is there purple ones? Let me know. And of course, I can just Google it, but I'd like to have some communication. If someone would, I'll go ahead and Google it, but it don't hurt to have someone give me your opinion. That's what we're on here for, right? Otherwise, why have a YouTube channel if you're just going to Google everything and not have to worry about talking to somebody because no one's going to answer you anyway, right? Anyway, if those are edible, let me know. I don't know what to do with purple ones. And I know that's not even enough to do a batch of stuff with. And I saw somebody on one of the channels, I think it was Mike on Fit Farmer, was eating one raw. And was it him? Somebody was eating one raw and they bit into it and then saw a worm. Barely missed the worm. Who was that? Anyway, somebody did that. Anyway, I guess I've talked your ear off for today. If you enjoyed this and you know anything about tomatillos and what's good and what's not, please tell me. I don't know. One time I wanted to make verde. My tomatillos didn't even grow. This time I have 4. Last time I only had 2. And so I got 4 this year, so hopefully I can get enough to do some verde for my chili. When I make chili, sorry, I thought I had a bug on me, but it was just onion skin. I cannot stand bugs. Now where was I? Homemade verde. I didn't have any, but at the end of the year, I had so many green tomatoes I didn't know what to do with them. And they're too small really to fry for fried green tomatoes, which I love. So I just took them, cut them up, and cooked them and made verde out of them. Just green tomatoes anyhow. That's what these here tomatillos look like, little green tomatoes. But they're wrapped in a shell. Anyway, I'll let you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do. I didn't even know what I was going to do today. I said, I got to do a video, but what am I going to do it on? Sometimes I don't know. That's why I ask for you to give me a topic so I can write a poem. That's something I can do to get my brain to work, And if you would take the time to give me a topic, I will take and try to make a rhyme so I can share it with everybody. So, and then I will send out a gift to anyone who, I'm not going to say what the gift is, but if you give me a name of the topic that you like me to write a poem about, I will send you something in the mail for doing that. I think that's fair. It gives me something to do, gives you something to do, and together we can make this channel a little bit more interesting besides just gardening, Talk to you guys later and have a wonderful evening. Ta-ta.